Welcome to Aurum Visio, a space of sound, light, and being. Today's message is simple, yet deeply needed. You are already enough, not one day in the future, not once you've changed, but now, as you are. Let's return to this forgotten truth together. We chase external validation, fearing that our inherent worth lies in our achievements or possessions. But this relentless pursuit of more leaves us feeling unfulfilled and yearning for a deeper sense of contentment. In a world that relentlessly demands more from us, we often find ourselves caught in a cycle of striving and seeking. We allowed the whispers of societal expectations and the voices of comparison to overshadow our inner worth. The sky transforms into a canvas of vibrant hues, each vying for your attention. Your worth is not determined by any single facet of your existence. It's in the beautiful tapestry woven by the myriad threads of your being, each contributing to the richness of your character and the depth of your soul. Now, if you were to capture just one color, say the radiant orange, before the world entered with its myriad expectations and comparisons, you were a radiant being brimming with self-worth. Begin by acknowledging the voices that tell you you're not enough, recognizing them as external opinions rather than internal truths. Each affirmation, no matter how small, chips away at the layers of doubt, revealing the radiant being you truly are. You were never meant to be someone else. You were meant to be you, fully and completely. As you embrace this truth, a wave of calm will wash over you, but beneath it all, your light remains untouched. It's the quiet confidence of knowing that you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. This isn't about complacency, but about contentment. You can always choose to grow, to learn, to evolve. But the motivation for these choices should stem from a deep sense of self-acceptance, not from the need to become someone else. There is a perfect balance between striving for growth and accepting what is. While it's essential to acknowledge areas for improvement, it's equally crucial to celebrate your strengths and accomplishments. Then turn the volume down on these voices by challenging their validity. Every week we release new videos that nourish the soul and inspire the mind. Ask yourself, are these criticisms constructive or merely judgmental? Do they serve a purpose, or are they just designed to tear down? As you gain clarity, you'll realize that much of what you've been told is not true, not about you. Just as the sun dips below the horizon, leaving the sky ablaze with colors, let these words linger in your mind. I am enough. What does that bring up for you? A sense of calm, perhaps, or maybe a surge of emotions. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice might be someone else's reminder of their own worth. Somewhere along the way, the joy of a child was traded for the approval of a crowd. The whispers became louder, seeping into your subconscious and altering your perception. You explored the world with innocent eyes, your value evident in every curious question and eager smile. You engaged in activities because they brought you joy, not because they were a means to garner external approval. And try to paint the entire canvas with that shade, the result would be a distorted, incomplete picture, wouldn't it? Similarly, when we fixate on one aspect of ourselves, be it our appearance, career, or social status, while ignoring all other facets, we create an incomplete and often inaccurate portrayal of who we are. It's because the volume of societal noise has risen, drowning out your inner voice. You are not broken. You were simply buried under layers of noise, doubt, and pressure. But beneath it all, your light remains untouched. Why do we feel not enough? Because somewhere along the journey, we lost touch with the profound truth that we are inherently enough. Is it the critical voice within your own mind, or the subtle pressures of social norms? Perhaps it's the constant comparisons fueled by social media, where everyone seems to be living their best life except you. These voices can be insidious, chipping away at your self-esteem and making you question your value. The second chapter reveals the voices that contribute to this feeling. Who or what tells you that you're not enough? But what if these voices are not the absolute truth? What if they are but illusions, shadows cast by our own insecurities and the judgments of a world that often has no real understanding of your worth? When we start believing these falsehoods, we begin to see ourselves through a distorted lens. We compare our authentic selves to unrealistic standards, setting ourselves up for disappointment and dissatisfaction. Picture yourself standing on a beach as the sun begins its descent. This brings us to the pivotal truth we must embrace. You are whole and complete. just as you are. In the 5th chapter, we explore a potent, remembering who you were before the world told you otherwise. As you grew, your interests expanded, but so did the voices telling you that you're not enough. If you feel disconnected from this innate sense of worth, know that it's not because you are not enough. So how do you reconnect with this buried essence, this inherent value? It starts with a shift in perspective. Strengthening self-love through practices like mindfulness, gratitude, and acts of kindness can help fortify your sense of worth. Finally, in the 8th chapter, we come to the profound piece of being, not becoming. It's time to rewrite the narrative. You are enough. Zeus meant the saying, you were never broken. You were just buried under layers of noise, doubt, and pressure. And with that, let's bring this video to a pause. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to Aurum Visio. Until next time, trust your worth. Live your light.